What is up? So this is where we left off yesterday. We're currently 2-0 and we're going back to the white splash. Yesterday I started a stream with no splashes basically. We just had like a straight up blue and green mana base. We were running dismembers in the sideboard and we did two dismembers and oh, the card that I don't like, the liquid metal. This card, yeah. So this is the card that I took out. I have been consistently unimpressed by this card. I honestly don't think it's very good, at least for us. It's just weird, right? Because we don't have it like we don't have the easiest time protecting Karn. And if you are actually using a minus to go get this card and then they kill the card, then you're left with a 2 mana base. It's literally a 2 mana do nothing card. And even on the turn that you play it, then you basically need to be plusing your card on that turn in order for this card to do anything at all and to like target that thing. It's just weird. I think it makes more sense in a deck that is able to leverage and snare and bridge or something like that. So I think the liquid metal it's kind of a card more reserved for those kind of decks rather than something like Amulet. It's possible that I'm wrong. I don't think I am wrong, but I might be. But yeah, so this is what we got going on today. We went back to the white splash, so of course I made a switch and I added the 4 sanctuaries instead of the split that we had yesterday, and I added Caviar Crossroads instead of the Radiant Fountain because I like casting my spells. It's gonna be important for me to make sure that that I keep I just want to like keep a record of like the times that the ETB tapped from Caviar Crossroads is relevant in a negative way, because I think it's going to be important, for testing purposes. Inquisitor Jesus with the 4 months, 4 months of a tier 1 subscription. Thank you for the continued support, Jesus. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, so this is what we're going at it with today. We're currently 2-0. We're currently 2-0. We played yesterday against we played against Skredred, where we beat a Koth emblem. That deck is so bad. I'm surprised that I ran into that deck in the competitive queues. That deck is just awful. It's so bad. But people still play it. And then we played against Timor Wizards with Modern All-Star Delver of Secrets. So I wouldn't read too much into our current record, considering that we play against two debatable decks. Gaucho 99, second month in a row. Second month in a row. With that Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. And this is going to be very much a keep. We got 2 ramp pieces, we got a steerings, and we got a prime time. So we basically have all of our boxes covered. The only box that we don't have covered is don't die to your opponent's turn 3 combo of Devoted Druid plus the other guy. So hopefully we get to check that box as well. Squadron Titan with the exquisite name and the second month in a row of that Twitch Prime sub. Damn, we're starting. We're coming in hot today. We're starting out pretty strong. Let's see if we can find an amulet here. Ding, 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 ding. Let's play that amulet. Very good. Things looking good. I prefer this list with path in the sideboard. Yeah, it's definitely a consideration for sure. So I guess we're gonna flash this in, bouncing Gemstone Mine, and I think I'm gonna lead on Azusa. Even if it gets counter, we're gonna be able to Karn anyway. So I would very much want to get this spell quelled. Bingo. Yep. And here the question is going to be, would we rather... I think I'd rather use this turn to Karn for Ballista? Yeah. I think this is going to be correct because if my opponent wants to kill the Karn, they would need to tap out on their main phase in order to play a Lord. And if they do that, then we can safely resolve the Ballista, so that's cool. So is Gracer just a medical? No, Gracer is just bad. Gracer is just bad. I didn't like that card from the very beginning, and it was just bad. So so here we're just going to play Ballista for 3. We're gonna play Ballista for 3. If my opponent lets it resolve, I think we just don't do nothing. If they do quell, I think I do trade. If they do company in response, I think I do trade for this spell queller though. And yeah, Dark Reaper, sorry I missed your question, but yeah, we tried Silborg Replica, it wasn't particularly strong. It's not worth to like plus on the amulet, there's just nothing that it's gonna be doing, so might as well not expose it to a Path to Exile or whatever. Here comes the Collected Company. Yeah, I guess I do this because it allows me to get back my Azusa, and it also plays around my opponent either finding a Lord or finding the Selfless Spirit. So I think this is fine. You got it, dude. So basically my Karn gained 4 life and traded for a Spell Queller. So I am gonna go ahead and say that was a solid trade for us. Is this gonna be a path for on Azusa? Upkeep path on Azusa? I would be okay with that. Okay, Karn down, that's fine. He did his job. Sick. Alright, let's go. Even if they quell this, I can transmit for a second one, or I can simply blow up both Quellers. Both options seem quite strong. Yeah. Okay. So this basically kills my Azusa, but I just don't see how my opponent wins. Oh, I can simply just activate the double strike here. That is hilarious. If I do that, then I'm gonna have... Do I have enough mana? So that is 5 mana that kills this. Then I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have enough mana. That's really funny. I actually made a mistake. I should have bounced this Sanctuary there. Bounce here. We're gonna tap for red. We're gonna activate here. Yep. Kill it. Cast this. Primeval Titan. Now we have 1 mana floating. So we do this for 5. Do I want to reset this? Probably. They just conceded. That just doesn't matter. Yeah, my opponent really whiffed on those companies. Bring in those paths. Bring in Hornet Queen. And that's it. Karn did fine there. I think I'm actually gonna bring the Rex Sage here. Stopping Dumping Sphere, not stomping. Stopping Dumping Sphere seems quite relevant. And maybe I do want to side. This is one of the matchups where I want to side out a Karn. It's gonna be extremely hard to protect Karn. So I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything better than exactly what it just did, which is just like go ahead. In fact, I wonder if this is just like a matchup where we side out all the Karns, and instead we bring in Explosives and Ballista. You know what? I'm gonna try this. Just Karn seems super bad in this matchup. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this, and I could bring in Wormcoil, but it honestly seems pretty bad, so I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, Punt, you are. I was not looking at your suggestion in chat, but we just arrived at the same conclusion, so I'm going to assume that. I'm going to assume that we're in the correct. That we're both in a correct place because it's nice. Let's assume that for good measure. Yeah, I think I want a scout. I'd rather resolve a scout with all of my mana. I'd rather resolve scout than amulet, even if my opponent is gonna be able to quell my amulet if they want to. You got it, Droxkull Captain. The captain, my captain. So we amulet, we play this, bounce gemstone, steerings. Yikes! That's a real whiffsky right there. That's a real whiffsky. They got company mana now. Do I want to pass this here? I think this is fine. Like, I don't want to give my opponent a target for Spell Queller. I'm kind of tempted to put this on 1. I'm not going to, but I'm kind of tempted to do it. I think this is just a pass. I could also EE on 3. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit. Like my life total is not really under duress. And I might want to play this for 2, potentially, to like destroy Damping Sphere or whatever. Another Wanderer. Huh. Now I'm getting tempted to play it for 1, especially with my opponent missing land drops. Yeah, that F6 kind of suggests that they don't really have anything going on. It's gonna kill my amulet, which sucks. It's going to kill my amulet, which sucks. But I think that is still fine. And it basically stops my opponent's entire board. Even if they have... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna blow it up on one. What? I guess they just like F6'd for no reason. Well, that kind of sucks a little bit. Well, I guess they got me. Sorry about this. Hang in there 1 second. I will be right back. Hello? Really apologize for that, everybody. Real life phone calls getting in the way of the stream. Is this another vial? No. God damn. Alright. We're gonna need some help here. We're gonna need some help. Nope. This one doesn't quite do it. This one doesn't quite do it. A pact would have won there because we would have been able to pact for Hornet Queen. Yeah, maybe I just don't need Rex Sage. I'm just kind of like afraid of Damping Sphere because we're only running 2 explosives now with this new configuration. So it makes me be a little bit more afraid of Damping Sphere than I would usually be with a regular Hive Mind list, you know. So maybe this is just irrational fear, and I should just like, I don't know, just like do exactly what I'm doing right now, except now we're pact flooded. Can never win. Can never win. Always punished. Yep, always punished. As I was saying, always punished. Oh, no second land drop. Okay, I can do this. Yeah. I'm gonna get a relic in there. Damp Sphere. If we draw a land, we can easily beat a Damping Sphere. Yeah, there it is. Land. Damn it. Let's float white here. And then let's play an Engineered Explosives for 2. What's up, Sea Mesh? Noble Hierarch. We put a counter here. Do we crack? Honestly, I don't really want to crack here. Insta punished. Float for green. Steerings. Simic growth. We can still do it though, right? Yeah, we can still do it. We just crack. We play first land. Bounce. Pact for Susa. Wait, did I miscount? I did miscount. God damn it. I did miscount. That makes me so sad. Yep, super punished. Well, at this point I just pass, right? Yeah, at this point I just pass. Ivan, how you doing? Twitch Prime subscription. Gracias, Ivan. Thank you so much for the support. 6 months, dude. That's a lot. That is nice. Second Damp Sphere? Holy crap. Okay, I'm so grossly punished here for that misplay for not cracking that Damping Sphere. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mistakes were made. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, if this Titan resolves, we're gonna be fine. Collected company into Supreme Phantom, and that's it. Wow. My opponent is not very good at this whole collected company thing. Do I want to path the Phantom or the Wanderer? I feel like I want to path the Phantom. Yeah, I'm gonna path the Phantom. Cuando vienes a visitar el casino. I don't know. I kind of should actually. Nice. Draws the path. Classic. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So I could destroy my opponent's board, or I could prime time. Destroying my opponent's board seems very enticing to me, so I think I'm going to do that. Is that better than prime timing though? There's no way that's better, right? Yeah, there's no way that's better. I'm gonna get Crossroads, and I guess we're gonna get Kalni Garden here. The reason for getting Kalni Garden, it's kind of weird, but it's basically it blanks. Like I can play my Walking Ballista here, and now this blanks Unified Will. Oh, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. I should have gone to Bounce Land then. Supreme Phantom. Okay, that's fine, I think. Yeah, this is fine. We take 7 here, which is quite a bit. But now we untap with a prime time. Oh, maybe we don't. Another path? No path. Okay, no need for me to do anything. First go to combat, do my thing. No path is definitely good stuff. And let's get Stronghold T-West plus second T-West. I can transmute for explosives, play it for 2, blow it up, unlock my mana, do nasty stuff. Yeah, that sounds great. I just gotta make sure that I have double blue here, green and white. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we should win here. They could path on my upkeep, like after their turn was done. But I think this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be enough. I think this is going to be enough. So here we're gonna transmute for our second engineered explosives, white and green. Done. Crack. Blow up all of my opponent's dudes, and we can play a Ballista for 2. We kill this guy, and they have only a single card in hand. I don't think I mind giving them Noble Hierarchs, and this means that they need to answer this Ballista. Yep, just win. All right, 3-0. One thing that I wanted to the Damping Sphere is just a weird card. Like it's kind of awful that both sides of the card are actually very relevant against us because of pacts mostly. Jordan Debbie Jordan TB. Thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Thanks for the support. If you want to have access to the High Mind Cyber Guide, for sure send me a PM or a whisper here on Twitch and I'll send you the link. Same goes for every subscriber which hasn't gotten the sideboard guide yet. As soon as I settle on a Karn list that I do like, I guess I'm gonna keep this. I am going to, of course, be creating an updated cyber guide for the Karn list. We're playing against blue-white. I'm gonna be very sad that we drew this basic forest. We're playing against something like Storm that I'm gonna care a little bit less. Blue. Second scout. Pass the turn. I can actually pay for this Pact of Negation, right? It's pretty sweet. Alright, so we flash in Ghost Quarter here, EOT. I don't want to enable my opponent's Field of Ruin. And now, wow, that's... Oh, these are some bad draws. These are some really bad draws. I don't think I want to play Karn in the face of counter magic. Maybe it's wrong, but... Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Kinda sucks. That kinda really sucks. I think I'm gonna pack this. Nah, there's no way I pack this. They can have it. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It really sucks, but man, drawing 2 basics against blue-white, it's just brutal. That's not an awful draw, actually. Okay, so it is blue-white. Activate Scout. Put basic in play. Yeah, this is just freaking awful. Steerings. So I play Amulet. I play Bounce, that's 4 mana. And I can Karn for Ballista. Now, what I'm considering here is whether do I think I'm gonna get the Karn Amulet. I tapped wrong there. Nah, I think this is probably fine. Like, if they want to activate Field of Ruin now, they can do it, but that leaves them like kind of tapped out. Yeah, this is actually fine because I can just bounce the other one and I still have access to a lot of mana. Okay, I'm gonna bounce this, and we're gonna do this. I'm gonna bounce. Play Karn. Wow, they're gonna nut me? Oh, this is great. Alright. So I just pay. Excuse me. Yep. I choose to pay. And that B click was super brutal. Better go digging for an answer now. I'm only like, yes, sweatpants. It's pretty sweet. I love the negates. I'm running Punt's list right now, and he has no negates. It's like Tonica's plan is real though. Yeah, you can only do so much, which is kind of the problem with the whole Karn thing. Man, I'm dropping so many frames today, and I even took the frames down a little bit. Just not enough. Okay, so Narset is fine. We're not gonna be drawing extra cards. I'm just gonna go get Ballista, which we are free to get now, actually, which is great. And I can play a Ballista that can... Oof! I can play a really big Ballista. Yes. Walking Ballista. The only problem with this is that we are not going to be... Bounce. We're not going to be latticing my opponent for a while. Bounce. And boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's a reasonably large Ballista. Ping you. And we're gonna ping the Narset twice so they don't get an extra activation. That seems worth it. We still have access to Pact of Negation. I guess I might as well kill this now. Aaron, thank you so much. That's, geez, 8 months, dude. You must be one of the first subscribers for the channel. That's so cool. Yeah, I still think I want to save this pact, honestly. I still think I want to save this pact, so I'll just take the land. Funny enough, they just exiled my Ballista. I can get it again. Karn is so sick. What is this now? Snappy? Snappy for Serum Visions. Okay, you got it. Yeah, I'm honestly not yet sold on the Karn on the white splash yet. So I guess we just win. Yep. I mean, this is. I mean, look at how many resources my opponent spent to deal with Karn, and then they just got prime timed. It's just the way it goes. That's why I don't understand when I can remember who it was, but somebody was saying in the Discord that they didn't like, that they thought that Karn was bad against blue, and I'm like, are we playing the same deck? Are we playing the same deck? Because Karn has been absurd against blue-white for me. Yeah, I don't think that Bloom is particularly good right now, unfortunately. This hand looks very strong. Unless my opponent has like Ceremonious Rejection or something like that. Yes, please. If you want to path my scout, be my guest. Bug you. I think I'm just gonna play my second amulet here to play around counter magic, and then I'm simply going to pass the turn. Now my opponent basically cannot play anything. And they cannot fix their mana because I have the scout, so... Third amulet is a little bit redundant, but it's gonna be fine. Okay, they finally found the land drop they needed. But now they, like, the threat of double amulet is just too much. Like, my opponent can't ever tap out. I think I'm going to hold here. Ifeno with that Twitch Prime sub, thank you so much. Second month in a row. Much appreciated. Subscriber number 7, holy crap. Yeah, Twitch Prime doesn't let you like renew your subs automatically, which can be kind of awkward. I'm basically just waiting for the second in which I draw a second bounce line, we kind of win the game. Okay, there we go. We're gonna start here. Then we're going to do this. The amount of mana is just completely absurd. Play Karn. Rejection. Negate. That's gonna be 1. Yeah, well, my opponent cannot V-click me, so I think we can simply do this. Just go get the lattice and then pass the turn. We still have access to blue mana. And green mana for the Azusa. Or we can lattice them next turn. And they still can't tap out for anything. We just put them in such an awkward spot. Like, this scout has been working overtime. That's kind of brutal, actually. That is super brutal, actually. Wow, that's insane. That is, wow. That is literally, that's probably like the best card in the game they can draw right there. Literally the best card in the game. Wow, that was insane. Alright, good job, OP. You got me. You got me. Do I want to minus this Karn? I think I just want a plus. Well, we did use all the mana on the turn that I was able to cast the negate, right? So I don't think that it was just bad to. I don't think that it was bad to play the third amulet. It was just like I honestly was not expecting them to have exactly that card. Like that's literally the only card that does anything there, right? It's gonna be a damp sphere. Yeah, the tension sphere. I guess I take Gemstone here over second Karn. I'm missing land drops anyway, and having access to a blue source, it's pretty relevant. Yeah, we're negating that guy. So they knocked me here. Wow, yeah, that blast zone, holy crap. That blast zone was pretty damn brutal. Bounce here, play a Susa, play here. Swing at the fairy. Bring it down to 1. Play this. Bog. Replay Bog. Bog you. If I mean, we're literally playing that right now. So I wouldn't say that it's not viable. Yeah, we can't do anything, so I might as well just have 6. Cavern would be a nice draw. Ancient Steerings. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, let it resolve. Where's my Karn? I can play a Carny Garden, I guess. Float mana. Bounce. Play a Susa. Snapcast. Well, that's actually pretty good for me. Like them cryptic. Them wasting a cryptic on a Susa is pretty good for me, actually. Alright, still looking for that, like, something, I guess, like that Cavern, or at this point I can also transmute for Cavern, so that's cool. You know what list Bant is running? I can't really imagine what that response can be. Yeah, I mean, it's basically just like Amulet, but he's calling it Amulet Ponza because he's playing both Crucible and Ramunap Excavator, and he is playing... He's out of the side playing... playing Tectonic Edge. So they did show me that he's Dane Full Stroke. I'm gonna pact for a Rex Sage here. Or not. Play out the lattice, which doesn't do anything, but it's fine. Just trying to bait my opponent's stroke here. Dovin's Veto. Okay. That is a problem. That is a problem. All right, yeah, that was like the $1,000,000 blast zone that my opponent played over there. That was insane. The game went from I can never lose to I can never win, basically. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. There's just nothing we can do here. My opponent kind of has me on lockdown. Pact doesn't do anything because of the fairy. Huh. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, no, not looking good. Not looking good for the home team. Not looking good at all. Yeah, I think I'm going to just concede here. I don't think I can beat this. I know of my opponent's disdainful stroke. If they show me a cryptic or something, I'll just concede because I just can't beat that anymore. Yep, okay, cool. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Anything we want to change? No, I think we're doing fine. I'm not a fan of the Hornet Queen in this matchup, but I think it's okay. Not a fan of the card that I just drew. Best thing that can happen to us is a turn 2 search for Ascanta here. ¿Cómo andás, Self-Kid? ¿Todo bien? Okay. Here we just boggle them. They always have Field of Ruin. Literally always have it. Can we draw an Azusa here to punish them? Nice. And I think we just play out all of our lands. We could transmute for bounce land here, but it's just too risky. One, two, three, four, five. Swing. We can probably just wait. V-click. Damn, this card is so good. This card is so freaking good against us. Land. Draw me into a land. What does Karn bring to Amulet? Pikitsune, I seriously recommend you check out my previous YouTube vids, because you can see for yourself. You can see for yourself how insane this card has been. They put 2 cards on top. Yikes. Also, they left me with all my cards. That's never a good sign. Cavern of Souls. Sure. I mean, this is something they need to counter, honestly. Steerings. This is kind of counter-worthy. Cavern of Souls? No. Blue, and 1. So we can... Simic, I guess, because this... my opponent will probably be... My opponent will probably be destroying this Simic. Still gives me... Still gives me Titan mana. Even if they field my Simic growth, which I guess they're doing. Cool, that means they're not fielding my Cavern of Souls. So I'm probably okay with that. Okay, so they are in the Clock You plan. They're in the Try to Clock You plan. We do have a Hornet Queen though, which can help us stabilize. I do think I'm going for Prime Time though. Mostly because I can cast it and I cannot cast Hornet Queen yet. Summoner's Pact. Path my own click. Okay. Sure. I'm okay with that. And now they're gonna click me again. Okay. God damn it, Vendilion clicks so good. They kind of have to take the Primeval Titan here. Or the Hornet Queen, I guess. Did you update Stream Deck or is it the same list? No, it's the same list as yesterday. One, two, three, 4, 5. Six. Giant. 2. I am doing this this way because it allows me to play the Hornet Queen this turn and then basically forcing my opponent to Azusa might as well attack, because if they have an answer to her, like if they have an answer to Hornet Queen, it has to be like they're gonna answer everything basically. So that's kind of brutal. Jeez, my opponent always with the right answers. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we'll lead on Summoner's Pact because they will kind of like need to answer this first. Dispel. Okay, so now I get to Ancient Steerings. This has been a pretty sweet game. Two very good options. Do I play around actual counter magic, or do I play... I think I just play around actual counter magic, right? Because what I can do is I can play around Logic Knot by getting Simic and bouncing and replaying the Bojuka Bog. And I can play around... I guess they cannot Dovin's Veto me here. Okay, so I guess I'm just getting the Great Creator. Just jam here. They know I have a second Great Creator, so... Path on Hornet Queen. Okay. If they want to trade Azusa for Snappy, I'm okay with that. Which looks like they do not. Alright, one card left in hand. One card left in hand. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's Logic Knot for 5. Do I play around Snapcaster? If they had Snapcaster, they probably would have attacked with this guy too. So I think it's going to be better for me to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm counting nothing. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to bounce Bojuki Bog and replay it. Three, 4. Okay, you have a counter for Karn? No. Okay, minus. Yes. Walking Ballista. Got a counter for the Walkie Bee. Don't have it. Don't have it. Ah, oh, they had a Logic Knot. Yeah, I could have made the Ballista uncounterable, but if I had done that, then they would have been able to counter the Karn. So I think it was still correct to play it like this. Going after Karn? Yeah, that makes sense. God damn it. Okay. Opponent, do you have the counterspell? It's now or never. They... Ah! Ah, this is so frustrating. Ah, this is so frustrating. This is so annoying. All right, here we go. Sad. Wow. Our Hornets got desphered. Yikes. That was a pretty sick game though. Like that game too. That game too was very impressive. Like that last zone, I really wasn't expecting. I really wasn't expecting that, and it was also like a one-off. We literally had everything else covered, because if my opponent does anything, we can simply just like Pact of Negation whatever they do. So we had everything covered. The literal only card, I want to say, in the game. I think that literally the only card in the game that stops me in that game too is exactly Blast Zone. Yeah, opponent just like top decked like a beast. I think like that the way that we played it, it was correct. Like I think I was trying to pick my spots, and I think that I picked them correctly for the most part. But it was just like my opponent, like I top deck a Titan, my opponent top decks exactly the answer. Also, if I had top deck actual Titan, then there's nothing my opponent can do and they just lose. It was mostly, you know, the fact that I top decked. Well, I top decked Tolaria West, which, you know, my opponent then can like um, veto the pact. So it was just a lot of very unfortunate, you know, sets of draw steps for both players. Unfortunate for me, fortunate for my opponent, of course, because they always had exactly the answer. Yeah, I'm keeping this. We are just missing a prime time, and we have a turn 3 kill. It's probably humans. This is humans. I think I'm gonna hedge that this actually might be... Well, even if it's humans, like, I cannot protect this amulet anyway, so I think it's actually 100% correct to play out the scout here. Oh! Okay, so I guess this is not humans, this is spirits. You know what? Actually, I don't want to play into Deputy of Detention. So I think I'll just like play all of my stuff and then hold this amulet in hand. It's kind of weird that we're playing like twice against. We're playing twice against spirits. Like I hadn't seen spirits in quite a bit. Oh, it might be Antoine's Absent Blink. You're correct. I mean, we'll get more info here. I mean, I guess we don't, because this could still be Antoine's, or this could also be Bant Spirits. So we still don't have information. The fact that they had the planes and they like fetched for Temple Garden makes me think that they might be on some kind of like green white hate bears kind of stuff. Some junk like that. Although the fact that they're playing Windswept Heath means that there's probably no Leonin Arbiters in there. Alright. Sure, I'll play the Sun Home, whatever. I guess that if it's actually green white, then I might as well play the amulet. Oh, okay, there's black in there. So it might be Antoine's Absent Blink. It might be Antoine's Absent Blink. If that's the case, then I for sure should have played out the amulet. Alright, what is this? Collected Company, probably? Oh, that's right. I mean, I guess Blast Zone is terrible for them, right? Like, it literally stops their whole mana development. So if they Blast Zone my Amulet and my Scout, I'm probably okay. I end up with like 3 lands, and they end up with 3 lands and a Knight. Actually, 2 lands, because the Blast Zone would destroy one of the lands too. So they end up with 2. Yeah, I definitely should have. Yep, because now they can. Yep, I should have played the Amulet. I should have reassessed, because now they can strangle me, and otherwise they would have not had anything that they could have played, so they would have not been able to strangle me. So I think it was actually correct to play out the amulet. Yep. So I think it was actually correct to play out the amulet. It's good that we cannot get draw steps colored. They must have just drawn this because they had the Vial on 2 last turn and they didn't do anything. Yep, now I'm gonna get strangled. Nope, Raminap. Alright. I guess this is less bad than getting strangled. And I not with this mana I cannot get strangled, so cool. No strangling for me. Alright, pass the turn. Can we draw a Primeval Titan, please? Yay! Okay. Collected comp. Why? Well, yikes. Please don't find another one. Please don't find another one. Okay, these we can beat. Phew. Okay, that I got scared there for a second. So we just explosives on 3, right? We can attack. Where can we? Can we attack an explosives? Yeah, King Gangtona. This is a great choice actually for a second deck. I was considering that myself, but like Ether Vials are so expensive, and I'm not willing to get them. I think it's definitely better. I think it's definitely better than you would think it is at first sight. Like same thing with like Maverick, right? But like the interactions, like the interaction between like Sculler and Strangler, Flickerwisp and Strangler is basically like a 6 mana Vindicate, like it destroys anything. Okay, so let's do math. So we have 6 mana Prime Time. We haste. We attack. That doesn't seem like a great proposition because they have 3 knights in place. So I think I'll simply go into... We're gonna do this. I guess we can... I feel like I want to do T-West plus... double T-West, I guess. Yeah, double T-West is probably correct. Double T-West is definitely correct, actually. Gonna bounce here. Yes. Double Tuluria West. And the priority is 100% to explosives. So now we're gonna do this. We're gonna bounce here. And then this is gonna be the 3rd land drop. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3. This is transmute mana, and then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, and 2 to crack. Yep, that's enough mana. Engineered explosives. 1, 2, 3. Done. Crack this. And pass. I could have double Titan, I think, but if I double Titan, then I don't get 2 explosives. It seems more valuable for me to explosives than to double Titan. And this sets up so that now, basically, most of my draw steps are live, right? Yeah, okay, so now all of my draw steps are live. And we're gonna do Garrison plus T-West. Boom, boom, boom. So I activate here 1, 2, 3, 4, double strike. Then I'm left with 1, 2, 3 to transmute, and then enough mana to play a prime time again. So yeah, I guess I might as well do this. And then we're gonna bounce the Bodos Garrison. This guy's gonna kill them. I've done Resident Taxes before. Titans, so Harak and Coco are the main investments for me. Yeah. Yeah, this list is actually super sweet. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. We definitely want Bog. We don't want Cavern. Definitely want this guy. Probably want like one Karn less. We can side out one Karn, maybe two even. And we're gonna be playing a little bit more of these like mid-rangey threats. I could actually see the second Karn going. Actually, no. It stops Ethervile. I think it's pretty easy to attack though. My opponent goes really wide on creatures. Getting Wormcoil seems like gas though. Even Ballista. Biting Needle is also pretty strong. Crucible. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I guess I do want that. So let's do something like this. They do have an LD plan, but it's actually much weaker than other decks. The Titan cards are kind of like 100, 120 cards. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, you need to have your amulet box, right? And on your amulet box, you keep Courser of Krufix, you keep Chameleon Colossus, all of those cards that like under specific metas are gonna be like a good card for you to play. Amulet boxes are fun. Turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Coalition Relic. Sign me up. Also, this is good because it means that there's no turn 2 Scholar, which is nice. TRN6589, thank you so much for that Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold for the second month in a row. Thank you so much for the support. Really missing Usa la cabeza with that Twitch from sub too. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. That's sick. Thanks everybody for the support. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're doing this and we're playing Coalition Relic. And I guess I can represent Path with this card, so I might as well. Yeah, well, you literally have like a toolbox for your toolbox deck. What else could you want? How much more literal than that can you get? How much more literal than that can you get? It's just like a toolbox for your toolbox decks. That trophy on Coalition Relics seems super aggro to me. I mean, I'll take it, but that seems super aggressive. Okay, Ghost Quarter. Okay. Drawing Azusa would be like the nuts, basically. We can Karn here. Sounds pretty good, actually. Nice. What do we go get? Probably Walking Ballista? Or maybe I wait, because now they can actually Scholar me, so I think I'm going to... this is hard. Do I want to play around second trophy or do I want to play around Scholar? I think I'm gonna play around Scholar actually. Or I could just like go get Crucible, which is like an okay card that it's not like insane. Nah, I feel like I want to do this. And there's no need to expose my amulet, so I will not. If they have second trophy, then I get super punished, and this Karn didn't really give me much in the form of value. Yeah, that trophy on the relic is it's kind of weird, mostly because they just like aggressively go squirted me on the immediate next turn. So it's like, what are you doing, dude? But well. Getting this vial on lockdown is just so freaking strong. Okay, now I think we do get Ballista, and we do it. I play my land first because my opponent is representing Collected Company. So I like doing this like so. And this gives my opponent no priority to like get whatever I get here and steal it from me. We're definitely killing this noble hierarch with the ballista. Working list. I guess we can choose what we do. I think it's very likely that we end up killing this noble hierarch. Flicker Wisp. And nothing else? Oh yeah, we're definitely killing this noble hierarch. Ping here. And ping here. Wow, my opponents have been playing some very, very bad Collected Companies. You'd better have something good here, opponent, because... Okay. Yikes. Oh my god. We could have... Oh, we ran out of bounce lands. We could have minused for Amulet. Jeez. That would have been sick. We can Karn for Crucible, that's one option. We can Karn for Tormod's Crypt, that's another option. Karning for Pithing Needle to name, Ghost Quarter is another option. No, I almost had a sneeze, but it didn't go through. I think this is it. Yeah, Crypt stops the land onslaught. And I think that plays a... I think I'm just gonna have to do that, honestly, because this wombo combo is going to destroy me. Alternatively, I could have like Crucible. I could have gotten Crucible, and that would mean that I play a land. But no, yeah, no, definitely Tormod's Crypt is the way to go. It's kind of a forced play, honestly. I'm gonna play this out. Play out the Gemstone Mine, and we just do this right now, main phase. Karn is gonna die. It did his job though. It did his job. It killed the Noble Hierarch and the what's his name, and it stopped the Excavator Ghost Quarter combo. The problem is that now the Violist is enabled again, which is not good news for us. Okay, we're at 22, so we're not at risk of dying too soon. Steerings for another Karn? Sure. Will this Karn get? God damn it! So many toolboxes. Will this Karn go get if I go get Karn? Because getting a Simic Growth is actually pretty enticing because I can play it out next turn and I can jam the Hornet Queen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that and I'm simply gonna get Simic Growth here. The Suva, copying Crossroads, and then set up for Hornet Queen on the next turn. Like, if my opponent didn't have 2 cards and an active Vial, I would have maybe chosen the Karn there. But the active Vial, yeah, it means that they're gonna have like, damn it! I really hope that they don't have like either another Ghost Quarter or the Field of Ruin or something like that, because that would be terrible for us. Yeah, them having exactly Knight of the Reliquary there is just brutal. We can still draw into Engineered Explosives. Yes, okay, so they for sure have something to do here, something to destroy my lands. Another Ghost Quarter. Damn it. That is definitely a mistake, though. Oh, they just have a second one? Oh, no, they just replay it because of ramming up. Duh. I mean, I can still Explosives on 3 here. Never mind, I cannot. Alright, we got. We got here. This guy's too late for the party. Too late to the party, not for the party. I guess we can still draw Path and we can path the ramming up. Or if they are activating this main phase like they have been doing, we can bog them. So those are going to be our outs. Like 3 more Ghost Quarters. Jeez. So if they are like focusing on Ghost Quarter instead of Field of Ruin or Tectonic Edge, then it's possible that it should have been Python Needle that I get with the Karn instead of Tormod Script. No blocks. I mean, we're still probably 1 path to exile away from winning. Though this Ether Vial is pretty scary. We can just like path the ramming up and then it stops the Ghost Quarter lock. Ding ding ding. We do this on upkeep. Okay, so they do have something else here. Horizon Canopy. Sure. Yeah, draw step probably instead of upkeep. Path you. They for sure have other. There's 1 forest, and that's it. So they for sure have more basics. That was a solid draw. I mean, that's what we needed in order to keep playing this game. please don't have the Strangler. Please don't have the Strangler. Please don't have the Strangler. Also, the Knight is a big boy now. Knight is a real big boy. And I think I chump block here mostly just to prevent my opponent from strangling me, honestly. More than anything else. Let's play this out. 7, 8, 9. I'm kind of super dead here. I guess I can draw exactly prime time. If I draw exactly prime time, because this is a 2-turn clock, so like I need to draw something to help me survive one more turn. Knight of Autumn. Yeah, well, that's probably the nail in the coffin. Yep. All right. That was kind of a sick game. I enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed that a lot. Anything we want to change? Damn, I missed you, Asusa, so much. Okay, so Karn is legit. I don't think I want the full 4, but 3 seems fine. Especially on the play, I think I'm gonna be able to have you know, to leverage it better. Do we like this configuration? It definitely feels correct. Double basic. But if we draw any land, we probably have like a very quick Karn on turn 3. Having 2 basic forests is a really big liability though. I guess I'm gonna keep anyway. Hopefully they don't go on the Ghost Quarter plan too quickly. Drawing a bounce land would be great. Maybe I should have mulliganed this. Yeah, maybe I should have. I should mulligan. The thing is that we like this Karn is like 100% going to get Crucible, I think. Susa, bog you. Please don't have a Scholar. Please don't have a Scholar. I think if they don't have a Scholar exactly this turn, then I'm gonna be super far ahead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is probably game over actually. This is probably just GG's right here. Oh, okay, okay, so they're saved. They're saved. Whoops. I think I'm Crucible locking them next turn. But this turn I probably want to still do go get something so that I entice my opponent to use their Scholar. So I'm definitely not getting Crucible here, but I am getting something, however. Or maybe I am getting Crucible. Like if I am getting, yeah, if I'm getting Crucible, I can next turn go get Ballista or Explosive. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to get Crucible here. Because getting Crucible plays around my opponent having... it plays around my opponent having Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, I guess they are playing Karus. I guess our Vesuvas are now better. So they went and got basic planes. That's so weird to me. Okay. I'm probably gonna go for a draw step. No draw step. Ah, what do I play around? Knight of Autumn or Scholar? right? I gotta choose what I play around because they have collected company mana here. I guess I play around. They probably have 4 Scholars and 1 Knight of Autumn. The difference is I can actually answer the Scholar, while the Knight of Autumn actually answers my Crucible for good. So I think I play around the Knight of Autumn mostly because it's harder. Like I cannot like play around that otherwise. So okay, here we go. Collected company. Just whiff on Scholar, please. Wow, you see what I love playing against this deck. It's just so intricate. It's just so they found it. Damn it. Probably gonna take the Crucible because they can't beat the Crucible. Yep. But then I can go get a Ballista and play it for 2. Yes. Walking Ballista. Play this. Bounce. Replay. Play Walking Ballista. And I think that I kill the Noble Hierarch to deny them future collected company mana for next turn. And if they want to attack, I can just double block and I get my Crucible back. They do have a basic Plains in hand, but they might not have black mana. Lightning Jets. What do you mean? Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications on my YouTube channel. I don't know what you mean there. Eternal Witness. Probably getting back a land. The Crucible is under the Scholar right now. German Gearhulk with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much for the 2nd month in a row. Our 10th subscriber of the day. Hopefully they attack. Like I would take this trade. I would take this trade in a heartbeat. They don't attack. So I can. What can I do here? We're definitely plusing Karn, probably on nothing. And then we can put a counter on the Walkie Bee. And just do nothing. Just pass the turn. Depending on what my opponent does right here. I got nothing on Exile besides the Crucible, so I'm not really worried about Wasteland Strangler. Yeah, that turn 1 fetch or basic Plains is really hurting my opponent right here. They've been super behind on tempo. Basically all game. Lightning Jet 10, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, but I mean, it's chilling down there. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I forgot that I can both go in at Karn. Ha. I definitely don't want to enable the Vial, so I want to protect this Karn. So I think I double block here and I ping the Eternal Witness. So let's start there. Ping the Ewit. Double block there. Darigone, thank you for the follow. Darigon, huh? Something like that. Yeah, now the problem is that if they find Scholar, I get super. If they find Strangler, sorry, I get super punished. They need to find Strangler in the top 6. Nope. No bueno. So this is probably game over now. Crucible comes back to hand. Yeah, they just concede. All right, sweet game, super sweet match. That deck is awesome. I'm a big fan of that Antoine deck. 4-1. There we go. 4-1. Those were some. We only played 3 matches. That was 3 super long matches. We played against Bant Spirits, then we played against Blue White. That was our loss, and then we just played against the Antoine deck. Let's look at the list real quick. Anything we might want to change? I think 4 Karns is correct. Like, I mean, that game really exemplifies like the power of Karn. Like, it's funny how relevant the static ability can be in some random matchups where you don't expect it to be. Yes, Pikitsune. Yes, I could have gotten the Crucible under the Yeah, so I guess that was the line, huh? My opponent, I -1 on the Crucible. Yeah, that's I totally missed that interaction. You're correct, Carlos Tiberio Jr. Yeah, so I should have done that then. I should have. So I play the card. I minus to get Crucible. My opponent gets it with their Scholar, and I just minus again and go get it. Go get it again, and then I basically would have won for there much more easily. We still got there, but like we definitely worked harder than we should have. No, I don't want to try Gearhulk. I think it's pretty bad. I guess I'll do it for science. Okay, I'll do it for science. So I guess the Gearhulk is basically good in the same matchups where Hornet Queen is. I think that we're simply not going to be able to cast this card reliably, right? Like against Bant Spirits, against humans, they play Damping Sphere, and this immediately becomes uncastable. So, like, I really don't see the appeal. Like, you want to make your life easier, not harder. Also, in those matchups, you want to take out the Karn. I think that it's correct to side out the Karn against humans and against spirits. Just because it's so slow, it's very easy to get attacked, and yeah, just because of that, you would much rather have access to Ballista in the main deck, or the second Explosives in the main deck, or even the Wormcoil in the main deck. What are you cutting for 4th Karn? We're cutting the 3rd Coalition Relic. We're only playing 2, if you notice here. Although you should win before that, playing a Ballista and killing Noble might have been better line depending on how many basics they play. Yep. It can be cast off Gemstone or Relic. Yeah, that's literally 4. We need 2 white sources, and which have 4 in the, like 6 in the deck, 7. Because we're making our mana base slightly worse by playing Kavita Crossroads. Because these don't count, and we need 2 of this because we need double white. I think that people really, really, really undervalue how bad our mana is. Our mana base is just horrendous, honestly. Considering we're playing like so many like green cards and stuff, like the fact that we have only 5, 9. I mean, look at this. We have like 9 green sources on turn 1, and we have a grand total of 9, 12 untapped sources on turn 1. We have 12 lands that we can play that allow us to play an Amulet on 1. This is a mess. Like, this mana base really is a mess. So every time that you put like an ETB tap land like Crossroads, or you put a double white card in your sideboard, you're making your deck worse. That is just like what I believe. Even Path is a little bit greedy. But Path, it's like a little bit more manageable because it's only a single white and you usually don't want to path your opponent's creature on turn 1. So that's what makes it a little bit more manageable. But like double white against decks that will very likely be bringing in Dumping Sphere against you, this is just very hopeful. I don't think this is good. I firmly believe so. And also, this is worse than Arrogance, right? When you play Cataclysmic Gearhulk, your opponent gets to choose what they keep. When you cast Tragic Arrogance, you get to choose what they keep. So against like Wear or something, you can choose to leave them with a single Scythopter in play, or like a single Spellskite, because that you can make it count as both the artifact and the creature. And when you cast Gearhulk, first of all, they probably have Torpor Orb in play, so it does absolutely nothing. And second of all, even if they don't have Torpor Orb in play, then they get to choose to keep like the Bridge, and like whatever artifact is messing with your life, they get to keep that one. So I do think that this is just a bad card in our deck. I don't like this at all. What do you think should be a good way to sideboard against the Vizier Druid combo with the new bow of Vivian? I have no idea. I haven't played against the deck, but that deck has always been a terrible matchup, so I would think that you want to like bring your like explosives to the main deck and take out the Karns, just because you probably won't have time to get the Karn engine going. Yeah, this is just, it just seems like a bad card, honestly. it just seems pretty bad. The point of the decks that you wanted against use Tempest Sphere this. Yeah. So I don't know. Those are my thoughts about this card, because I saw it so many times suggested in the Discord, and I just think that people just like they're just getting like basically they're getting blinded by the possibilities that Karn explores, that they are just like forgetting about thinking about how those matchups actually play out. So Cataclysmic Gearhulk is only good in game 1, basically, right? Because you can get it off Karn, and you know you're playing against humans or whatever, and then you know on turn 4 you play Karn and you're setting up a Gearhulk for the following turn. Your opponent will not have access to Dumping Sphere in their deck. They will probably be caught with their pants down. So in game 1 it sounds great. In games 2 and 3, not only you're setting out your Karns, because they are just bad in the matchup usually, but this is just not a good card to be bringing in. Like, I'd much rather have access to a Hornet Queen, which is what I'm taking out in order to play this card, which I don't think it's good. So yeah, that's my rant about Cataclysmic Gearhulk. That's all I got. That's all I got. Okay, let's give it a shot. How has Crucible versus Excavator been for you? Crucible has been fine. It hasn't come up. Honestly, I was expecting that it would be pretty good because you would get access to it on game 1. The thing is that people go on the LD plan against you not as often in game 1. So whenever you do get Karn, even against decks where Crucible is good, you often end up getting something else. Like even against Strong, the go-to thing to go get is Spiting Needle. So it's weird. This is a turn 4 Titan on the play, so I think I keep it, with the potential of becoming much better. Haven't felt any for Gearhulk, but it's not necessarily because Cardona said help with the matchups that already hurt us, like Infect. Well, but Dismember is like such a much better card than Path against Infect. I guess we still play Sanctuary. It's bad if we draw Amulet exactly this coming turn. But it's pretty solid otherwise. It's probably Phoenix. Yep. Storm hasn't played Thoughtscour in a really long time, so I'm gonna say that it's Phoenix. And this tweet about having a second turbo script so you can have one in your main deck and one in your sideboard game 2 and 3. Yeah, that seems like you are just using a lot of slots though. Okay, so this means that we're actually gonna go for Azusa instead of Coalition Relic. Bounce this. Hopefully they don't activate this Ascension this turn, because that would be hard to beat. Beatable, but hard to beat. Very hard to beat. I didn't even know this card was reprinted in, I guess, Modern Masters 3? If I needed better the Spyglass, I haven't played since Balbees. I mean, why? The thing is that usually when you want Needle, you know what you're getting it against, right? So I guess here I could bog my opponent, but I think that the line it's going to be to transmute. I mean, we can transmute this turn, but to go get Simic Growth and bounce the West. And actually, I made a mistake. I could have stared first. I was talking in chat. I forgot about looking at my match. So yeah. But yes, you usually want you know what you want to need against what you're gonna need to name with Pything Needle. Yeah, this is a bad start for us. If we do survive though, we're going to be able to have enough mana to relic into transmute, into roll up both the Ascension and the thing in the ice, which should be pretty strong. Thought that having access to one expedition map in the cyber could make wonders with Teleria West and whatnot if you have enough mana, but maybe to absorb and not be worth a spot at all. Not gonna explain the possibilities though, it's fun. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities that get enabled. Expedition map, I think Punt suggested it, but it's just like, it just feels so bad. Like it's just not a very good card, and like every slot in your sideboard is so precious now. And my opponent was able to flip their thing to activate their Ascension. If this is a Manamorphose, I think we might just be dead. Yep, I think we're just dead. I think we are just dead. No, you're fine, Sweatpants. You're fine. They're gonna be bouncing my prime time. Yikes! Hopefully they don't also put a bunch of Phoenixes in the yard. Yeah, potentially not having steered that turn is going to potentially really hurt me here. Yeah, we might die to this Ascension plus Awoken Horror combo. Pyromancer's Ascension is a heck of a card when you can turn it on reliably. Let's see if they find their fourth Manamorphose, because they already went through 3. They bottom, so yeah, I assume they don't, but I might be wrong. Also, they might simply get me low enough that I just die to like double Lightning Bolt or something. There we go. Yikes. Going down to 1, no big deal. Also mismatching bolts. Gross. Gross. Second prime time. So I play the relic. Transmute. And we just die to Snapcaster. We die to a Phoenix. We die to like most things really. We die to another Bolt. Monastery Swift Spear if my opponent is still on that like old tech. Yeah, it would have been nice to rip Amulet there. I guess maybe I should have like stared, I guess. Because I'm kind of very likely to be dead. Wow, Final of Promise. That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, maybe I should have just like stared and hoped to find amulets. And then just try to go for the kill. Would have whiffed. But maybe that was the play. Maybe that was the play actually. Is this a Karn matchup? I sense that maybe it is not. Sideboarding is so weird. I think I'm gonna sideboard like this. Of course, we're still very much in an experimental phase, right? Oh, I guess I do want the Karn because of Blood Moon. God damn it. Yeah. Also, my opponent is probably gonna be playing Surgicals. Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate. Also, missing Hornet Queen this matchup, it's kind of a big deal. We still have this stupid card. Remind me, why are we playing this? Oh, that's right, science. Science. That's the reason why we're playing this. Okay, against Phoenix. Yikes. Definitely gonna move in here. I guess I should have probably sided out some number of scouts, huh? I mean, that's a land. Well, but the reasons why you play Sakama, the reasons why you play this card, I mean, you play this card for science, right? You play the Gearhulk for science. You play Sakama for the memes. Those are two very, very different reasons. Two very different reasons to play cards. Okay, Thing in the Eyes we can beat. Huh. I think we just pass here. If OP moons us, we can do stuff. If we draw a bounce line, we can also do stuff. It's gonna be a moon? No. If they flip Thing, we can also do stuff. Well, there we go. That's an Abrade. I guess I do want to use my mana. I'll just path this now. Bounce land, please. That's a basic forest, so not quite. Another upgrade. We can path our own Azusa if need be, which will probably be a thing we might be doing here, actually. I guess we can wait a little bit. Nice. Glad we waited. Because now we don't need to do it. Sleight of hand. Faithless looting. Double island discarded. Good stuff. Blood Moon. I think I path my Azusa in response. Okay, the basic forest. And we just prime time here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's bad in the face of like Bolt, Snap Bolt or something like that. But this kind of has our engine going now. Basic forest, basic forest. And if we draw Rex Sage, we kind of just win. Man, I missed the old Blood Moon rules. Flashback looting. Under the old Blood Moon rules, you could just simply, you know, just play a Vesuva and he would copy like what your opponent had in play. It was great. Good times. Super good times. Okay, set adrift. One, two, three, four. Yes. We draw our prime time and we steerings into El Carno. 1 mana short, but still good to have. What do we get with Karn? Probably explosives, right? And we EE on 2. Because at this point we are beating this Blood Moon. The way that my opponent might win though is by using Pyromancer's Ascension, so... Yep, I feel like we are definitely spending next turn to Karn for... Karn for EE. Yes. Get engineered explosives. Play land. 1, 2. Do this. We were 1 mana off Lattice, which is very, very sad, but I think that I can't really play around that. And because I'm 1 mana short, that's why I don't Lattice. There's a Blood Moon in play. So by doing this, I can play around. Yeah, you see? I can play around my opponent doing this, and I can always just Lattice next turn. But I don't want to I don't want to give my opponent an out to win the game, which is exactly what that Pyromancer, that active Ascension would have been. Now that they got nothing going on, now I Lattice them. There we go. Alright, so now we win. Nice Blood Moon, OP. Nice Blood Moon. Ugh. How are we feeling with this configuration? Pretty good, honestly. So far, which list do you find the best with Karn? I mean, this I don't like this Gearhulk. I've already said this multiple times. I don't like this card, but I like everything else that we got going on. The paths seem okay. Like again, specifically the matchup we're playing right now, which is Blue Red Phoenix and Death Shadow. Those are the two matchups where I guess to an extent humans as well. That's where path is. I guess to an extent spirits as well. The problem with spirits and humans is that they usually play Damping Sphere, which Shadow and Phoenix do not. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's a lot of moving pieces. Is this a keep? I guess. It's really bad in the face of a Braid. Hopefully my opponent goes turn 1 Faithless Looting. That would be sick. What should Gearhulk be? It should be it's not bad. It should be Hornet Queen. We just need to find some lands here. On cue. Yep, Karn has been excellent. Karn has been excellent every single time it's been drawn, so playing for Karn seems definitely correct. That's an Ascension. So my opponent gonna let me on top with Amulet? Risque. Risque. What can I do here? Not much, really? Go with Homeworld Crypt? Play a Susa. I mean, seems worth, right? It's not like there's much more I can do. Because getting explosives doesn't really achieve. I guess I could preemptively get explosives. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna get explosives here. Over Tormod's Script. Tormod's Script is not particularly good against exactly Pyromancer Ascension. And this way, even if they do get to answer the Karn, I can still do stuff. They always have the Metamorphose. God damn it. What's up, Andrea? How you doing? We're doing pretty well with this list. I've been super happy with it. The good thing is that if they abrade my Amulet, they are probably not killing my Azusa, or they're not flipping the Ascension. So, and if they are flipping the Ascension or killing the Azusa, or like bouncing the Azusa, I guess, that means they're probably not answering the Amulet. So here we're just like putting pressure on them on a bunch of different axes. Again, Karn working overtime. This card's so freaking good. So this is bad if my opponent plays like land and plays another Metamorphose, then we might be in trouble. But if that doesn't happen, we might be okay. Okay, this is fine. Even if they put multiple Phoenixes into play, we should probably be okay. But yeah, we're doing great here, Andrea. Having some fun with some Karns and some Amulets. All the good stuff that you want to see, you know? Ooh, no Phoenixes. That's gas. Okay, so... They're probably both... No. Oh, they're trying to find some Phoenixes. Hopefully they go after the Karn instead of going after me. Because we have a second Karn. And this means that the amulet was not answered though, which means that I can just replay the Azusa and play EE on 2 and crack it. And I can even... Yeah, I can even replay this bog to reset my opponent's graveyard. Which seems worth it. Maybe? Nice, no phoenixes to be seen. They go after me? Whew, that's so greedy. That's so greedy. Huh. So this gives me 5 mana. What do I have in this sideboard? So I can play a land, play Azusa, play explosives on 2, crack it, and then Tormod Script my opponent's graveyard. That seems quite strong. So I think we're gonna go for that. Play Azusa. And this means that I get to hold the Simic Growth in hand. Yeah, no, I wish that the Azusa weren't bounced, but this card is pretty good. This card's pretty good. So we're gonna play explosives on 2. 2. Okay, I have exact mana for this, so I really don't want to mess it up. We're definitely getting Tormod Script here and just cracking it. Tormod Script, cast. Yet again, one more example of why I'm playing Tormod Script instead of Relic. I think, I mean, look at like how much awkward that turn would have been if I had been playing Relic instead of Tormod Script. But I was playing Tormod Script, so that turn was super smooth, right? So I think people do forget about like how relevant costing 0 for blowing up an entire graveyard is. They get, again, I think that this is right now like the experimentation phase, and people are getting super like concerned about how to extract the most possible amount of value from Karn. And the truth is that the best thing that you can do sometimes is to just like make sure that your cards are the most impactful they can be. And Relic is definitely much less impactful than it is than Tormod Script is, and for way more mana, which is extremely relevant as you just saw. Particularly, you know, people are trying to get value because the Relic itself just synergizes so well with Karn. Because it exiles itself, and you can go ahead and get it again. But that synergy is just so irrelevant when you're losing the game, right? I think that overall Crypt is better, but with Karn specifically, this becomes like times a million. In fact, I firmly believe that Tormod's it's correct, and that playing Relic with this list is just wrong. It's just a mistake. Yes, I do agree wholeheartedly, Sweatpants. I agree wholeheartedly. The only issue that I have is that the correct art Tormod Script is like 1 ticket, and this one was like 0.0005 cents, so I'm happy to be wrong when it costs me like less than a tenth of a cent, I guess. Lands, okay. Do we play around Stubborn Denial? We don't. Spell Pierce. Alright. All this sub money he can't even swag out. All this sub money, sure. Okay, so we're not playing against Shadow. We might be playing against Fairies, I guess? We're playing against like that meme deck. The Narset Wheel of Fortune deck. Commandeer. Sure. I should have played the Boros Garrison there. My bad. That was a really bad mistake. Should have definitely played Commandeer there. Played Boros Garrison. Sorry. We already played against this deck the other day. We beat it. If they find a draw 7 here, we lose though. Days Undoing. Yep. It's another Narset. There's the Days Undoing. I think we Karn here, right? One mana short from Karning from Pithing Needle. I mean, my opponent has no pressure, so this is a way that I can win the game. Alright. So now they're gonna Days Undoing and I'm not. They're gonna draw 7 and I'm gonna draw nothing. This is probably dead. Matt Maxon for the 3rd month in a row. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Appreciate the support. Wait, what Karn? Thanks for showing me the way of the Karn Father. Yep, you're very welcome. Played by Karn Amulet. Tickle Me Tarantino, thank you for the follow. Played with Karn Amulet just last night and got roasted. Karn makes my brain cease to function when I cast him. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, the Karn is pretty sweet. It's pretty damn sweet. Guess Ghost Squatter seems like the worst land. I guess I want the untap source more than I want the Bojuka Bog. They might have like Snapcasters and whatnot, but I guess Kabita Crossroads, there we go. That's the card that goes. And what else? Summon Respect. Gearhulk is in the testing process. Gearhulk is basically in place of Hornet Queen, so it is it's kind of like there for the same reasons that Hornet Queen is, except it's worse. Gundog, thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. 5 months already. Goddamn, time does go by fast, huh? Went to the camera and FNM tomorrow. Super excited. Oh yeah, you should be. This deck is freaking sweet. This deck is freaking sweet. Sanctuary, I guess. Maybe I should have gotten a second Karn, actually. Yep, I definitely should have gotten a second Karn. I'm totally gonna get spell pierced. Or commandeered. Getting commandeered would really suck. Disrupting Show. Yep. Okay. Lore Broker is seeing modern play. Oh my. Unmoored Ego. You got it. Gonna name Primeval Titan? So you're gonna lose to Karn then. You're gonna choose to lose to Karn instead of losing to Primeval Titan. I see. I see. What's up, the Royal Egg? How you doing? Also, my opponent would need to have exactly Shoal plus 4 mana card. I think I'm going for the Karno. I think I'm going for the Karn Father here. Slam it. Just blast on nothing. Gonna fix my hand? They are gonna fix my hand. Okay. I guess they're trying to find their draw 7. It was exceedingly junk. I mean, people are 5-0 with it, so that is something. Okay, we're getting clicked here. Probably just like spell pierced potentially. Okay, now clicked. Nope, I guess not. Sakura Tribescan. Azusa. And sub. Okay. I guess I get Crucible here. I get Explosives here. I could also get Wakibi. All of these are good options. Walking Ballista and Explosives are gonna be the options that I'm most interested in. I guess Walking Ballista is gonna be... Maybe I should have gotten Explosives because I have 2 copies of that, so if this gets counter I can still get the other one, so maybe that was wrong. Yeah, the Karn Amulet I guess is gonna be the next, huh? Huh. They ditch Spell Pierce. Interesting. You're gonna draw 7 here? Yeah. I mean, this is probably okay though, right? Play Asusa. I mean, I can play it slow. As long as my opponent doesn't have a Narset in play, I can take my time. How do you feel about Blast Zone here? I mean, it's not really doing anything, right? Yes, this resolves. This resolves. And Konana, thank you for that follow. Oh, I mean, Amulet, it seems unnecessary. I'm trying to play around like this stupid, like at this point, like I don't think I want to lattice yet because it forces me to like keep negate down, and keeping negate up seems actually quite important. So I think here we just pass, holding up negate, flashing the land EOT, so we just develop our mana base a little bit further. I guess we could Vesuva copying the Blast Zone, actually. Maybe that can do stuff down the line. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it's just... God damn it. It's so weird to play against this deck. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, going for it. Lattice. They will need 2 pieces of counter magic here because I can negate and sub. Okay, this is fine because it's card disadvantage for them. So I'm okay with that. I swear that we don't have Lattice anymore now. So that is kind of awkward. Ancient Steerings can go. Yeah, click can get us now. That's what I was saying. Okay. What you doing over there? Gonna put a counter on this guy? Is that what's going on? It is. Interesting. They're gonna try to go up to 6? Up to 4? Kaya Reach Sanitarium. God damn, these stupid cards. Also, oh, I'm just gonna ditch this, right? There's no more prime time, so this doesn't do anything. I totally forgot about that. That's funny. Alright, EOT, we flash into Luria West. Now we jam again. At some point, they're just gonna run out of counter spells. And when they do, we're gonna be ready. Lattice. This is 5. Put 2 counters. Okay. You lose. Yeah, I guess they haven't really thought about it through, huh? They haven't thought about it through, I guess. Cool. Mad Side, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. What do we get now that my opponent's locked out of the game? We get Wormcoil, I guess, but we can get it next turn. So let's make a 6/6, and let's play a Gemstone Mine and pass the turn. This is a kind of hilarious, actually, how like Karn makes Lattice into a win condition. It's pretty funny. Okay. And now we go get a Wormcoil. Boop. Play this one. Pass the turn. Holding up Negate and like multiple cards that do stuff and things. I don't know why my opponent has not conceded yet. Like, do they have any outs? Or are they just like hanging in there for value? They have Snapback, I guess. Oops, forgot to activate this. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Yes, Snapback is the free pitch spell. Whoops. Card. Snapback. But with us having Negate, I know Wormcoil in play, I feel pretty safe. Did you beat? So it's to follow to check on live feed. Here we are. Oh, thank you, Matside. Sorry, I missed your message earlier. I appreciate your words. Blomo with artifact frame. What's a joy to see? Yeah, it's kind of sexy. Definitely keeping this. Like the potential is just through the roof with this hand. We can get blown out by multiple things, honestly. At least Spell Pierce is not one of those things, because we're gonna for sure be playing Amulet on turn 1. Oh, that's interesting. Snapback doesn't work with Lattice. That is actually correct. That's super interesting. Wow. And I definitely want to jam the Amulet here, because both Commandeer and the Disrupting Shoal, I guess. No, Disrupting Shoal doesn't work like that. Yeah, I wanted to jam this there. And here I think I am not gonna need like insane amounts of mana, so I think I'm gonna be better off just developing my mana. So we're just gonna do this, and I'm gonna play out the Tribe Scout here. They can probably ego me here, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. And now they Narset for unsub. Yeah, they cannot pitch a blue card because Lattice makes it a colorless card. It's kind of hilarious, honestly. Each player draws a card and discards a card. Okay, so we're gonna pitch Distillery West. So I guess we're gonna miss our draw step here. That's a nice little combo that they got going on. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna transmute for Pact of Negation. My opponent is F6th, so I just win. Play. I think I'm going to attack the Narset. So since I'm going to attack the Narset, there's no need for me to double strike, so it's better for me to play this way. Boros Garrison, Slayer's Stronghold. Guess Narset doesn't stop you from shuffling your deck, huh? Good. Bounce this guy. We attack Narset, swing, yes. And we already got this, right? So I guess I just get extra blue sources, another T-West, so they can't ego me. And Simic Growth, I guess. I mean, at this point, I'm struggling to figure out how my opponent wins this game. Pass the turn. What was last league's record? 4-1. Yuan went nice. Like, you know, you're just your bread and butter finish. You know. Your classic bread and butter finish. Just a 4-1 for the boys. What do we want to play around? Well, my opponent did show me this unsubstantiate. So they have this card. Which means that I'm just going to let them use it. Which they will right now. And I will not counter it. Then I'm going to attack with Azusa for value. My opponent thinks about it, then finally realize that it's probably not a good idea to block my Azusa, so they don't. Good job, OP. Good job. You saw the line. You saw the line. Here he comes again. What you got? Yeah, it's just your standard results, your standard amulet results. Unsub. That is perfectly fine because we literally have enough mana to cast it again. I guess I don't need to use that mana. Just float 2, bounce this, replay. Alright, opponent. Bounce this. Next. How many unsubs do you have? We can pact for a Rex Sage. Or we can pact for a second primetime. That would be 3, 4. That's 3. Have 1 floating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we can go get another primetime if we want to. We see Bang. Thank you for the follow. And thanks to the gemstone mines, I should have this covered too. So yeah, I want to get green sources because I don't want to get blown out by something stupid like something stupid like Damping Sphere. Thank you very much. I got this. Don't worry about me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, okay. I honestly don't understand why my opponent doesn't just concede. It would save us so much time. Summoner's Pact for Primeval Titan. Boom. That turn when your opponent unsubstantiates you 2 times, yet you still cast 2 Primeval Titans in the same turn. Good times. Double gemstone, I think. Trying to maximize my sources and still be able to Pact of Negation. Yeah, this game is super close. Super close game over here. Super close game. Super close game. Let's start with Bojuki block. So if my opponent has a Snapcaster, they need to play it right now. But they are dead if they Snapcaster though. So okay, what you got? How are you going to continue delaying your demise? At this point, I'm just like running out of creative targets to go get. Let's bounce Bojuki Bog. I really don't understand my opponent's trends to non-conceding. Double strike that one. The one that's attacking you, the one that's killing you, that one. Double strike that one. Okay, 4 mana. Put target spell or non-permanent into its owner's library second from the top. So this is lethal, so I can just do this and we can just finish this game. Alright. That took way too long. Okay. Hopefully we can finish this league today. We're moving slow though. This seems like a keepable hand. Dredge. Yep. Do you play turrets because you don't currently have paths in sideboard? Well, actually, wait a second. Is that list not updated? I am playing white now. White Karn Amulet. Yeah. The paths are there. Maybe I forgot to do it. Now it should be fine. Also, we're playing one Gearhulk, the white Gearhulk, instead of playing the Hornet Queen, which I think is a mistake, but we are doing it for science. They have a third looting here? That'd be pretty freaking gross. They do. Jeez. Well, we might die. We might die here. Huh. So this is basically the same thing as playing Azusa in terms of like the amount of mana that I'm going to have next turn. The difference is that it allows me to transmute for Bojuki Bog if I feel like that is something worth doing. So currently they have an Imp. Okay, takes 6 when they pass the turn. Okay, green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, without Amulet, there's no way that I can. Yeah, okay, so we're fine then. I was gonna say without Amulet, there's no way that we can Titan this turn anyway, so I might as well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do I haste here? Is there anything they could have? Oh no, there's nothing that they have. I know their hands, so. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna haste prime time. I'm surprised they didn't dredge loam to get that engine going. We kind of really needed that amulet there. I guess any bounce land or untapped land would have also done it, but it's kind of sweet that we got that instead. Because it basically unlocked our full hands. Yeah, Bog Crossroads seems like the best option. Because Crossroads is basically gaining me the same life that Bog is, because I am... this prime time is the one that's going to be blocking the amalgam. So it's not like Kalni gains me any extra life. So this is just fine. Definitely block here. Yeah, there's nothing really my opponent can do because they fetch for no black mana for some reason. It kind of seems like a mistake on their side. We do a little bit of this here, we swing, and we just 16 them. Vesuva Sunhome, Vesuva copy this. We could have gotten Pact of Negation, but like we know, like knowing just like how Dredge works, I know that there's nothing that they can have over there. So there's not really much to be done. This is one of the matches where we were asking whether it's possible that we want to have access to just like the one Tormod script instead of, you know, having the 4 with the Karn. I think it's still correct to just do this and just like sideboard. Probably like so. No. Like so. There we go. Keep. If we draw something like an Azusa, this hand becomes kind of unbeatable. They mold to 6. The Natty Bog. We of course have a Natty Bog command in this stream. This is a proper Amulet stream. We of course have a Natty Bog stream. Have a Natty Bog command. Did you try Chalice against Phoenix? Nah, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's very good in our deck, honestly. Chalice against Phoenix blanks all the cards that we want to be casting. I made a mistake. I should have played the Semi-Growth there. You want to be casting. What do they dredge here? Let's see real quick. They don't dredge anything. Okay. Against Phoenix, you want to be casting Path to Exile and cards like that, and like you also want to be playing Chalice on one. So it's not the best combo ever, you know. Same thing against Shadow. You want to put Chalice on one, but then you also want to cast your Path to Exiles to kill Gourmag Anglers. I don't think Chalice is just very good in our deck. Period. Are we 1-0 or 2-0 currently? We're 2-0, cool. Good stuff, good stuff. Sick! This is how we do it. Oh. Play this, play this. Natty Bog, Natty Bog, Natty Bog. Natty Bog, so naughty. Can't win, OP. You just cannot win. Yeah, against Storm, this is our go-to card. Tormod Script. Tormod Script is very, very good against Storm. What? They have a 2-1? How can I ever beat a 2-1? Oh, that's cute. They go after the Wajuki Bog instead of going after my primetime mana. That's hilarious. Let me tell you how this works. Swing. Asusa feeling frisky. Asusa feeling frisky. Natty Bog. Natty Bog. If I draw a Karn, I'm totally going to get Crucible. If I find a Karn, I'm totally getting Crucible. Like, just snap it off. I know that Lattice locks my opponent out of the game. I don't care. I want to Crucible them. I want to Crucible them. Oh, and I'm also totally gonna go get my own Ghost Squatter. Just like... teach them how we go squatter people here. If they attack, I don't think I block. Yeah, I don't think I block. Because they might discard like a couple of amalgams and whatnot. And then they are just like enabling Bloodgas. Also, it's if I take this damage and my opponent, if they Lightning Axe me, I was gonna say Lava Axe, but it's not Lava Axe, it's Lightning Axe. They can Lightning Axe my Titan, which otherwise is pretty much unkillable right now. Karn? Pew 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 pew. Got him. Good times, just some good times here. We're having some good times here. I said it. If I find Karn, I'm gonna go get Crucible. If I find Karn, I'm gonna go get Crucible. I said it. My opponent says, you got it, this matchup is just oof. I'm like, yeah, yeah, it kinda is. Alpine Moon? Wow. They said they shipped the starting hand with Alpine Moon. I'm like, for Bog? Wow, it's crazy that they would go as deep as the sideboard in Alpine Moon for Bojuku Bog. Not even one of my bounce lands. Oh, I'm going to like swing with Titan. I'm gonna get bounce land plus GQ, and I'm gonna GQ them twice. So nope, I got it. I got it, Epic Sue. Don't worry about it. You're fine. My opponent says that they did have the axe in hand. Yeah, it's not a free block, so I think it's 100% correct to not block there actually, for the reasons that I explained, and it seems like my opponent indeed did have the lightning axe in hand. I like my opponent. I always like having, you know, a little bit of a chat afterwards with my opponent, especially when they are nice people. Nice to interact with. Oh, Epic Sue, sometimes things get past me, but yeah, but this time around I had it all planned out, don't worry about that. My Constellaris all came in today, in before the ban. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think that it's gonna be fine. I mean, just look at it today. Like, how many matches have we played today? And I don't think we faced a single Karn. I honestly just think that the hype has died down. Yesterday too, I think we played against like one Karn deck in like 2 leagues. 2.5 leagues, I guess. I hate when people get salty after MTG game. Maybe it can get so awkward. Yeah. I am usually like a very talkative when I play in paper. So like I say hi, and then when we play the game, I usually get serious unless something dumb happens. Like, unless I'm like super dead on board, and there's like something stupid that I can do, like tap my mana representing a card that doesn't exist. That I will do, but like during the match, I'm usually pretty serious. And then after the match, I try to be as friendly as possible. Even during the GP, when the stakes were like a little bit higher, I still tried to make sure that my opponent was comfortable when playing against me. It just makes it nicer to play, Have a local 2.5 Saturday with my worms. My cards haven't come in. Yeah, sorry about that. What's the theory behind Oracle versus Queen? We're trying it out. I think this card is strictly worse than Queen. But we are trying it out because some people suggested it. Lattice doesn't stop them from dredging and getting creatures out right. No, you're actually correct, Mode Gallius. So maybe it was just like I thought I was memeing, but it's actually correct for me to do exactly what I did. Because Lattice doesn't. It stops my opponent from casting spells that require mana to be cast. Like, it doesn't stop my opponent from casting free spells, aka. Well, as we just said, is Commandeer also requiring blue cards? I think so, right? So I guess it doesn't stop, like, green packs and like blue packs and stuff like that, and it doesn't stop things that you can cast, for example, with a new Ugin, the new Ugin that makes things cheaper. Oh, Surgical is a good one. Yeah, Surgical, got shot. Those cards don't get stopped by Lattice, and I guess dredging and putting your creatures back in play also doesn't get stopped by Lattice. So it doesn't entirely lock everybody out. It locks most people out in most margins, but it doesn't like 100% lock every single person out. I think this is a keepable hand if we manage to play it against blue-white. Yikes, double basic forest in the opener. Gross. Maybe it is not blue-white. Oh, no, it's not blue-white. It's... Phoenix? Yep, Phoenix again. Maybe it is Blue Moon or something like that. Might be. Huh. Yeah, turn to Karn. Plus on nothing. Pass the turn. Even if they moon me, I have some very good stuff to be doing. And if they don't moon me, I just lock them out. Let's scour. Okay, so it is Phoenix. Hopefully it's not double. Yeah, one single Phoenix is probably fine. Oh, that's pretty good. So we can't lattice them anymore. So I can go for Ballista, which I can play for 4, or I can go for Wormcoil. I think going for Wormcoil is just better. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for Wormcoil. Play Nasusa here. Play this and copy. Bounce. Play this and copy. Bounce this. We're gonna minus yes, form Wormcoil engine, and we're gonna play out the Wormcoil engine. Now they can kill my Karn, but they need to beat this card. No, it's not the lock, and that's why I didn't get it. It's because my opponent can like still attack the Karn with the Phoenix. It's kind of awkward, actually. Like, basically the Lattice would have done absolutely nothing, because now they attack my Phoenix and my Karn and it just dies. But now we get to win. Because we just transmute for primetime and just primetime their face. Float. Bounce. Transmute. Summoner's Pact. Summoner's Pact. Primeval Titan. This whole ordeal, my opponent concedes. Good times. Yes. Also, I don't know why you would want to like green pact for something that then you cannot cast. So, so yeah. If you didn't have bug that game, when do you mean Mode Gallias? In that last turn when I went for Karn, or where do you mean if I had grabbed that? You see what I'm saying? Like this card is just so much worse. Like I don't want this card in this matchup. I just don't want it. Just get it out of my sight. Just awful. Yeah, I don't like this. I would much rather have Hornet Queen. Oh, you send that pre-Phoenix right in our fund. Yeah, it kind of sucked. You think it's worth it to buy the current package or should I wait? I mean, I think it's for real. And yes, I think I will be playing 4 Karns from now on. I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it has been like insanely good. Yes, we want that. It has been so freaking good. So we can turn one Amulet or Scout. I think I'm going to Scout here. Play around like Spell Pierce or Simonia's Rejection. If they want to bolt my Scout, then, you know, bad beats, but that's probably fine. That's a thing in the ice. Amulet. Gonna play Sanctuary. Bounce Sanctuary. What's the best way for me to do this? So I cannot prime time here. I was trying to figure out if there's any way that I can transmute as well, but there is not. So we're just gonna play this out, and then even if they moon me here, it doesn't really do much for my opponent. If they double bounce here, it also doesn't do much. If they do like kill the Azusa and bounce the Scout, I guess if they kill the Amulet, it also messes up with everything. So, all right, Azusa dead, an Amulet killed. Yeah, this is kind of brutal. Like my opponent had exactly everything they needed to have. These plus drop. You got it, bro. People under surgical extractions. People under surgical extractions. Ha, joke's on you, opponent. You have enabled my Karn now. Yeah, I think I just do. Actually, this is kind of awkward. Because I'm missing a bounce land. I don't think I can take 7 though. I think I'm gonna path myself. I think I'm gonna path myself. One, two, three, four, five. Let's see what they do here. Is this a hardcast Phoenix? No, it's an opt. Another opt. Block. Path. Yes. Basic forest. Would you look at that? Please don't have this full stroke. Nice. Huh. Kalni for sure. Kalni Crossroads, I guess? Sure. Block. That's a Blood Moon. Got a Blood Moon. Well, this is a Rex Sage. Sometimes you just have it all, you know? Good times, good times. Swing. Yeah, there's nothing of relevance over there, so there's not really any need for me to do anything here. Yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. Bouncing, Colony Garden. What Sunhome does is it enables me to attack past this Awoken Horror. Even if they moon me again, I still have like a chump blocker and I can still deal damage. My opponent cannot really attack. Yep. Why not Bog? Because it doesn't do anything. Okay, that is just annoying. Opponent just like had the double moon. So I guess we now wait. Play this out. Whoops. Explosives wins the game. Coalition Relic wins the game. Karn wins the game. This wins the game for them. Okay, we need to draw something. Second Blood Moon was annoying, and we just been drawing blank pieces of cardboard forever. We're just gonna freaking lose this game, right? Aren't we? Since we drew nothing for 7 million turns. This is super frustrating. Now we die to Bold. We're kind of just dead to this. Yeah, this is just a lethal Crackling Drake. That's kind of absurd. Alright, we lose. Second Blood Moon. God damn. Yeah, we ran it back. Yeah, Explosives on 2 would have won the game. We have like multiple ways to win the game right there, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Not bad, not bad. Play this out. And I think next turn I'm just going to run out an Explosives on 3. Well, I guess we can just name Giant here. Yeah, maybe Explosives on 3 is just better. Yeah, I guess Explosives on 3 would have been better. Because now we're not going to be able to Karn. You're going to slam it? Nope, no slamming. Okay. So I guess we Karn and we go get... Yes, we go get Tormod Script. And we play it out. I almost didn't play it out. Arclight Phoenix, you got. Bye bye Karn. Steerings for Coalition Relic. Okay, I like it. I like it. So we're gonna Coalition Relic here, and then we're going to Celestia Sanctuary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we can Explosive Search 4 if we want to. We can just Prime Time next turn if we want to. We have a lot of options. Yep, we're probably gonna Explosives on 4. This guy's probably gonna kill us otherwise. Okay, Amulet, not bad. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can get 4 mana. We're 1 mana short of Explosives for 1,000,000. Damn, that sucks. Okay, so guess we're just going to Explosives for 4. So we're gonna add black, red, green, white. Play this. Play Amulet. Pass the turn. We also have Tormod's Crypt to stop other potential Phoenixes. Yeah, Nivka Helvete. Yeah, this is probably fine, because if my opponent taps out for a second Crackling Drake, they kind of die. So if that's what they want to be doing, then I'm probably fine with that. Yeah. Well, I guess they don't kind of die. Okay, that's pretty good for them. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do we answer this guy? We can do 6, haste a prime time, and then bog plus gain life. Can my opponent go up to 21? Like to 19, sorry. Oh, I can Karn, but I cannot kill the Drake. So I think we're just gonna do this. And I think I am going to haste. It's either haste or go up to 21. I think I'm going to choose to haste here. We have the graveyard covered with Tormod Script. So we're gonna do Crossroads plus Tolaria West. We're gonna go up to 19. I'm well aware that I might die to this Crackling Drake, though. Well aware that I might simply die to this Drake. Manamorphose, this card is such a beating. Alright, 10. I think I might just die to this, but there was nothing I could do. Like, I just could not kill it. There was no way that I could kill it. So I could exile everything here, which means that my opponent would need to find another Faithless Looting. I don't think it's correct. Because if they find another looting, then they can like throw in there some extra phoenixes. Yeah, and at this point with this on the stack, it's just better to let them do their thing. I died to Bolt now. Looking for that lightning bolt. You find it? God damn! So frustrating. And of note, if I could only gain 2 more life, and if I had gained those 2 more life, I would have died anyway. Well, that is really frustrating. That is really frustrating. But we had literally no way in our sideboard to get rid of the Do we want an Ensnaring Bridge? I mean, I have played Ensnaring Bridge in the past, and I was just not a fan because it's not really easy to unload your hand, really. Maybe I could have latticed, which forced my opponent into attacking. I guess we keep this. Turn 4 Titan on the play. It forces my opponent into attacking my Karn for that one turn, because they cannot grow the Drake enough. Monastery Swift Spear. What is this? Alright. Hope we don't die. Yep, I took it, and I hate this Gearhulk, and I said it when I put it in my deck. I'm like, this card is worse than Hornet Queen, but that's what testing is for, and so far the card has been strictly worse than Hornet Queen, so that's what's up. Yeah, this seems just like straight up burn. Lava Spike and Blood Crypt. We might be legit too slow against this burn draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We might just be a little bit too slow. You don't need next 10 step. Don't have another light up the stage. Don't have another light up the stage. Don't have another light up the stage. Rift Bolt. I guess our opponent is on the mono 1-drops version of burn. I think I'm straight up dead though, aren't I? Green, green, and 1, boom. Then we just do Crossroads, Kalni, and cross our fingers. Don't kill me, please, don't kill me, please, don't kill me, please, don't kill me, please. They have 3 cards in hand though. Unless they are like 3 lands, I am feeling pretty super dead. Please bold my prime time, please bold my prime time. Yes! 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 Sweet. This is how we win this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is exactly how we win this game. If I get to chump, I think we're going to win. But if my opponent has a Searing Blaze, I think I still lose. They do. Damn it. Okay, I might just lose. Yeah, I think I just lose. Flame of Keld? What? Well, maybe I do survive. 2, 4, 6. Primeval Titan. Yes. Suva Boros Garrison. Bounce here, replay. I'm gonna draw 3 here. God damn it. Is this card like legit good actually? So that would be interesting. Okay, let's see what they get. Ostrich Farm, thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Thanks for hanging out here. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, Konana. Yeah, I guess somebody just answered that in chat, so that is exactly how it works. Ha. Six. I think I am going to need to destroy that Flame of Keld. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Teehee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What can we do for 10 mana? What can we do for 10 mana? Huh. Yes. What do you mean it doesn't do it? This is actually this is not Riftbolt on suspend. This is Riftbolt that was exiled to light up the stage. So they cannot cast spells. They can just attack with a Swift Spear unless they are playing Gutshot or Surgical main deck. This should be enough because they are not going to be able to cast to activate prowess here, so they're only going to be able to deal 2 to the Karn. What I was thinking right now is that I can actually just attack, because I can attack and I can get bounce land plus whatever, and I can replay Kalni, and then the Kalni chumps one of the Swifties, and Swifty can only deal 2. So yeah, we actually had them locked out right there. Karn is okay. Actually, I want to rather have this out. Karn is a fine card. Yes, Gutshot would do it, because the effect of Flame of Keld is still happening. So Gutshot or Surgical would have done it, because with both Swifties they attack at the Karn. I block one of them. They like Gutshot or whatever. That means that one of the Swifties kills the Karn, and that gets them out of the lock. Oh, Swift Fury isn't red. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, you're actually right. That's pretty crazy. This is a mulligan, unfortunately. We know we're playing against Burn, and this hand is not beating Burn. Is this hand beating Burn? Maybe? Seems pretty damn slow, but... You're probably talking about this in the time, so what are your thoughts on Blast Zone? Not worth it. That's basically, to make it short. My thoughts are it's just basically not worth it. And I think I'm pathing here. We get our trigger. Azusa. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, but if it triggers Prowess, they only deal 2 damage to the Karn, and Karn was at 3. I can chump the other one. I guess they can like deal 1 with the gut shot to the Karn, I guess. Is this gonna be an Eidolon? Giving 1 land to burn is a real cost. That's a Grim Lava Man. Lava Man is probably okay. If they Lava Man here, I think I'm just going to Azusa next turn. Yeah, okay, this might be a little bit too much though. That's nice of them. Blackcliff Cliffs and Revelry. Oh, they played. Okay, so there's just a Revelry that has no legal targets. Sweet. Classic over sideboarding on Burn's side. Classic over sideboarding. If you're playing Burn and you're on the play, don't bring this card in. Because I can just do exactly what I'm doing right now. Which is not play any artifacts. I'm only going to play an artifact whenever I know that I kill you for real. Also, I cited out my Pact of Negation. I guess that's correct. I guess it's correct because... I guess it's correct to cite out the Pact of Negation there because my opponent is not playing white. Pact of Negation is there mostly because of deflecting palm. Wait, do they have lethal here? Oh, they're just gonna kill the Asus. Okay, that's fine. Is this an Eidolon? Sweet, right on time, Eidolon. And here we're gonna get the same thing we got before. And next turn, depending on what my opponent does, I can Sage the Eidolon and then EE away the rest of my opponent's board. I think that if they do print Exploration, that might actually be a problem. Like, I would be afraid of a banning if Exploration gets printed. Alright, we played perfectly and we went 4-1 twice. Yeah, this card is awful. Let's get it out of my deck immediately. And let's bring this back in. Much better now. Yeah, deck is insane. Deck is very, very good. Um, yeah, if someone releases in the ban list, they will not print exploration. Yep, that's exactly my thoughts. I think if they played exploration, they would need to ban Amulet. Like you just can't have both. So yeah. This list is very good. I really like this list. Really like this list. It might be that the white splash is worth it. I will continue testing it, but honestly, I kind of dug it. So yeah, this is what I would play this weekend probably. I have been very happy with my sideboard choices. Bailout is the only meh, I think. I think this is a must. This is a must. This is like 90% a must. This is a must. This is a must, and this is a must. Crucible could also be an excavator, but I'm very happy with these 6 slots. I think these 6 slots are just like straight up taken. I don't think that you can play without any of these 6, which really sucks because I don't own this card in paper. So that's very unfortunate. I got everything else, but this one, oh boy. Tracker Wars and Wurmcoil, yeah. Yeah, it has been like, it happens way too often, especially when you're playing against something like Black Green or John or something like that, where you play Karn and I know it's going I just know that it's going to die, you know? So basically what you do is you just Karn and you Karn for Wurmcoil, and then this Wurmcoil is probably going to buy you multiple turns, which no other card would probably do. So yeah, Wurmcoil has been very good. I think it's just gonna be a staple in my sideboard as long as I'm playing Karn. Again, the only things that I would consider changing would be Crucible for Excavator, but I do believe that you want one of this effect, whether it's stapled to a 2/3 body or it's just the artifact that you can tutor with Karn. I could take or leave the Bailout. This could be something else, but I'm not sure. Maybe it should be a Thragtusk. I don't know. But this is the only card that is kind of like meh. Everything else seems very good. 3 pieces of removal has felt pretty good. This could be Path. You could splash red to play a Braid. Kind of like pick your own poison there. But 3 pieces of removal has been good, and I don't think that we can afford to play 3 Dismembers. That's just too many. 2 Dismembers is the maximum that I would play, so maybe like 2 Dismembers and 1 something else, like one Braid. Like if you want to go the Braid route, you want to do like 2 Braids and 1 Dismember, or the other way around. What about Celestial Purge? I really liked Celestial Purge as the 4th path to exile, basically. Like I like the first Purge before the 4th path. But if you only have space for 3 paths to exile, like I want to make sure that I bring in 3 pieces of removal against Meddling Mage or Spell Queller or Knight of the Reliquary, stuff like that. So yeah, let's see if we got some questions. What did I cut for the Hornet Queen? I cut the White Gearhulk, which is awful. Estoy terminando, man. Oh, thank you, Sweatpants. Appreciate it. I doubt Ladies gets event. Yeah, I doubt it too. Like now it has really gone down. Like we played 2 leagues today, and we played against no Karn decks. I think it was a total of 0 Karn decks, which is pretty crazy. It's just a lot of people. It's just a lot of people just like are not on the hype anymore. So only the shells that are actually good for this card are the ones that are surviving, namely Amulet, namely Tron, stuff like that. You already got your Crimson Paper, dude. I want to play FNM Modern someday. Iván, sí, creo que esta semana no, pero la semana que viene voy a estar jugando, así que te mando un mensaje de una. Te mando un mensaje de una y hacemos algo, seguro. Así que reservate, There's a 50 bucks, Mike said that is too good. I bit the bullet 2 months ago and bought lattice for my Shadow Mediation. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you feel very smart right now, Kitsune, huh? Red Keys Luke Metal Coding is a thing. I think the Luke Metal is just a bad card. I don't think it's good. It's only good in like the mono red Karn deck because it's kind of hard for you to get to lattice if you're playing mono red. because you probably used your ritual effects in order to play the card early, and then you just don't have enough mana. And Snare Bridge, yeah, Snare Bridge is a consideration. Honestly, I haven't really needed it. I mean, it would have been great right there against the Phoenix deck, but you know, still. I had all. Can we ever beat Neoform? No, but that's not really a deck. 4 cards over 3, yes, Modgal, yes, it is pretty. It's pretty good. It has been pretty good. I think 4 Karn might be the norm. Tron with new Karn, yeah, that's. I think that Tron with new Karn is like new Karn is actually pretty good in Tron. I gotta say, I think it's better in Amulet, but I think it's very very good in Tron, and I've heard people saying that it's very very good in Scape Shift too. So I have no experience with that, so I have no idea, but I can see it though. So if you say it's fine running a Braid Dismember or Path right now, I think it's okay. Like Path, it's just better against all the aggro decks. Like against Burn, I of course bring in Path, but I don't bring in, like right now the Path kind of like save me multiple damage. Like that's why I bring in Path against Burn. I don't bring in negates. I think that you lose to Burn more often to their creature draws than you do to their spell draws. That's something that I have a lot of conversations with people, but I firmly believe that you want Path against Burn and you do not want negates. Yeah, like against humans and stuff like that, Abrade is like so much better than Path. But against like Shadow and Phoenix, Path is so much better than Abrade. And I think that if you are running Abrade, you probably want to run a split, just because of Phoenix. Like being able to get thing in the ice is very important in that matchup. I 4-1 twice. Yeah, I didn't update the record. I always forget to do this. We 4-1 twice. What do you think of Lattice? Is it necessary? It does feel necessary, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm also not happy about it because I don't own any in paper, but I do think it's just necessary to play this card if you're playing Karn. Of course, if you're not playing Karn, you don't need this card. But like you just saw against Burn, like even against Burn, it's just like my opponent had like multiple outs because they had like that Flame of Kelt happening, and I just had 10 mana and I drew a Karn. Like I even worse, I steered into a Karn, and that basically locked my opponent out. they had like 2 cards in hand or something, and I knew for a fact that they had a Rift Bolt about to come off because of the that they were able to cast because of what's his name, because of Light Up the Stage. So I unfortunately do think that Lattice is a necessity. If you don't have it, I think it's pretty much irreplaceable. So if you don't have a Lattice, just like play something else and like don't play this card and just be very sad. But at that point, I am not sure that maybe Karn is still good at Hivemind even without the Lattice. I would test it. I would test it for sure. But yeah, this is pretty much a necessity. Because we just tried White Gearhulk, Ben Steph, and it was terrible. It was just awful. I didn't want it in my deck, so I took it out immediately. So no, I'm not playing White Gearhulk anymore. I already went over why it's bad. I don't want to say the same things over and over again. Did you like this today more than what we have been testing? Probably. Yeah, I think that Path is still very good. So this is probably the list. The Kavita Crossroad versus Fountain didn't like come up often enough, so it's possible that it just doesn't matter. But yeah. Okay, that's gonna be it for me today. Thanks everybody who hang out today. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so, make sure you hit that follow button. You can get notified whenever I go live. And yeah, if you have any questions, never hesitate to send me a message in Discord or here on Twitch. If you want to help support the stream, you can always subscribe. You get access to these 3 awesome emotes. If you have a tier 2 subscription, you get also access to the extra No Bad Matchups emote, which is pretty awesome. And also you get access to my updated sideboard guide, which is pretty sweet. as well. If you do subscribe, you need to send me a message so I can give you your link to your sideboard guide. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do it. Follow me there. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, I upload all of my streams, including the one that you just saw, which I will upload later today. So if you want to check out more Amulet content, you can always go there. You can subscribe there, which is free also. If you want to join the Amulet Discord, that's your link right there. If I'm working, probably I will have like my own Discord going on next week or the one after, so that should be pretty cool. So you know, it should make things much easier. I can make a channel for subs, so everybody that just subs, they can get like immediate access to the sideboard guide and that kind of stuff. But yeah, Hisio, send me a message. It was a good day. It was a good stream. I really appreciate everybody's support. And about the cyber guide, send me a message, Hisio, and I will send it to you. To be fair, it's the cyber guide. I still have not settled on a Karn list, so I have not created a cyber guide for this list. But if you want a cyber guide for the Hive Mind list, it's still a very good read. And finally, if you want to donate and help the stream in a different way, you can donate in any way, shape, or form. You can donate, through PayPal with that link, and with any donation of $12 or more, I will play whichever list you want live on stream, as long as I can get the cards, which I pretty much should be able to. But yeah, we can play basically any format you want, and we can try to play whichever list you're interested in sharing with us. Let's see who we can go host. Let's go check out the chief. Squad chief, if you don't know the chief, he streams a lot of modern, so if you enjoy modern content, definitely go check him out. Let's go. Not really standard. I don't know if this is gonna come out. Dark Reaper, not really standard. But yeah, Modern Legacy should be fine. Alright, see you all guys next week. Have an amazing rest of your day and have a great weekend. Bye bye.